Welcome back. Third World is set to make its first appearance in Jamaica since the passing of the band's frontman, Bunny Ruggs. The appearance takes the form of a tribute to Ruggs at the inaugural Blue Mountain Music Festival, February 22nd at the Hollywell Recreational Park. The Blue Mountain Music Festival is the brainchild of another celebrated reggae group, T.O.K.
Turn up the bass on the Twitter.
And here to break it down for us is group member Craigy T. Thompson, along with Susan Otuokon from the Jamaica Conservation and Development Trust. Right now, right here on stage. Susan, welcome.
Thank you.
Craigy. Good man, good to see you. Not in the capacity as T.O.K. the artist.
True, not today.
Representing the group today as a promoter.
True.
What makes you want to be T.O.K., that is, a promoter right now?
Well, I mean, this whole thing was really the brainchild of Basie, that's Rashawn Clark. You know, he has a house up in the hills, and, you know, ever since he moved up there, you know, he's experienced heightened levels of inspiration.
Oh,
that's where he came up with Shaka Zulu Picnic when he did the Nyabingi rhythm. That's Taurus's song. And, you know, he had this concept of sharing the hills and the energy from the hills with Jamaica and, you know, by extension, the world. So it was really his brainchild. He brought it to me, and then I was like, you know, we can really do this thing. You know, let's do this festival. Okay. After that, now, that's when we decided to link JCDT, which is where Dr. Otuokon came in.
I'm coming to her in a minute, but tell me, what are the key features of the festival? I know it's a 2-day event.
Yeah, man. It's February 22nd and 23rd, and really and truly what it is, it's bringing that whole music meets people and the basic love of music energy to Jamaica. So, you know, we're going to have camping as well, so it's really about relaxation and coming and releasing the stress of everyday life. So, you know, we have hiking, we have yoga, we have massages that we'll be doing up there, we have storytelling, stilt walking, stuff like that. It's a family event, really. So, I mean, that vibe that we experience when we tour Europe and the rest of the world is the vibe that we're trying to bring here, that whole camping energy.
Okay. Susan, I suspect you're here to allay any fear we have about any damage to the environment as a result of this event.
Well, yes, but firstly, let me just agree with what Craigy T is saying, because that is the experience of the Blue Mountains. When you go up to Hollywell, even like I do most of the time just for work, there's just a release. And when you leave with an energy and a vibe, a very positive vibe. So I think that will be the experience with this festival. But to remember that Hollywell is just one very small part of the Blue and John Crow Mountains National Park. The National Park is about 48,000 hectares of forest where you have unique plants and animals found nowhere else in the world but in that one place. And Hollywell is just a small section. So for us, and it's a recreation area. The purpose of the recreation area is for people to enjoy. So there already are large picnic areas. We already had a stage because we did have an event before on the last Sunday in every year to celebrate the anniversary of the national park, and that was Misty Bliss, and that's going to be carried forward within this music festival. So it's a site that's already being used for events. It's somewhere that people can visit on pretty much any day of the week. We're only closed on Mondays, and can have that experience somewhat similar, but of course the festival is now going to introduce that. So we're looking forward to it every year.
So isn't it the biggest event that you will stage at Hollywell?
It certainly is the biggest that we have ever had, and I think certainly we are putting in various things in place to ensure that we won't have any damage. But just in the first place, to make it clear that it's not like we have opened up somewhere in the forest for people to come and experience. So it's already there, set up as a recreation area, and we are doing all the things, working with the TOK Bomb Rush team to ensure that we'll have our rangers, our park rangers will be on site. So, you know, if we see somebody doing something that is against the national park regulations, we'll have a little word with you and so on. So we will have people on hand.
Was Third World booked before the passing of Bunny Ruggs? Right?
Yes, definitely. As a matter of fact, once the festival was conceptualized, Third World was the first option for the headliner for the festival. We approached them months ago. We approached Catcore months ago. And it's strange because we recently did over Now That We Found Love by originally done by OJs, but you know a lot of people know the Third World version. But so we were just getting to know them. We were just meeting Bunny. We were just meeting the other members, and it's a tragedy. We're very condolences go to friends and family of Bunny Ruggs. But after speaking with Kat, he assures us that instead of not doing the festival, they would instead turn it into a tribute performance to Bunny Ruggs, because he was really looking forward to coming and performing at that festival because he knew that we did over the song. And I find a lot of similarities between the two groups, and it's one of those things that happen, but at the end of the day, it will be a beautiful tribute.
Well, I'm sure the fans of Third World and of Bunny Ruggs will be coming out to celebrate.
Definitely.
And to be part of this tribute.
Definitely.
So talk about quickly for me now the lineup for this.
Right. I mean,
the 2 days. First, to start with the 22nd.
Right. The 22nd is a night we call Reggae Party. Gates open on the 22nd at 2 p.m. and showtime is at 7 p.m. We have Third World, Chronics, Tanya Stevens, Kabaka Pyramid, Janine, Raging Fire, Kenny Smith, which is my artist, and hosted by Bambino. And Sunday, gates open at 11 a.m., showtime is at 2 p.m. Performers on Sunday, TOK, Nomads will be performing on Sunday, Bugle, Denique, Jesse Royal, great upcoming artists, Kida, Omari, and Kelissa. And IT and Fancy Cat, of course.
Oh, okay.
So we had a little comedy to the team.
Very impressive.
Give thanks. Well, I mean, you can find all information on BlueMountainMusicFestival.com.
Okay.
Everything is there, and it will take you to the Facebook pages and all of those things. We have Twitter pages as well. The Twitter, Instagram is Blue Mountain MF, at Blue Mountain MF, and the Facebook page, you can search for Blue Mountain Music Festival on Facebook, and you'll see all of that. Tickets are available at touchtix.net.
All right. Craigy.
Respect.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for
Always
coming and
a pleasure.
explaining and sharing this with us, and we'll be there, of course, at Onstage.
Wicked.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for coming in.
Thank you.
And explaining for us and inviting us to come to your mountain.
Great
Your
stuff.
beautiful Blue Mountain. We'll be there.
Our beautiful.
In all our glory on stage to bring back the story of this, the first Blue Mountain Music Festival to all of you around the world. All right, and speaking of Bunny Ruggs, well, his last, or should we say, his only one-on-one with us right here on stage will be next. And later, a man you just won't want to miss right here on stage.
Sweet, sweet Jamaica.